Planning to travel outside the Philippines? Here's one very important document that you need to have, whether you're traveling for work or leisure abroad: the Digital Vaccination Certificate, or most commonly known as the Vaxcert. But before we delve deeper into what this Vaxcert is all about, make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel and click the notification bell to get the latest information about current trends in technology. What is this Vaxcert that people have been talking about? This digital vaccination certificate is used to represent the COVID-19 vaccination status of a citizen of the Philippines and non-Filipino citizens vaccinated in the Philippines. This Vaxcert can be accessed directly by the citizens through a self-service portal and is secured through public-private key cryptography with QR codes that are verifiable online and offline. The link is vaxcert.doh.gov.ph. Details displayed in the DVC are pulled from the line list records submitted by the LGUs, which are stored in the VIMS database. A number of countries such as Kuwait in the Middle East, Israel, Panama, and several European countries have required a digital vaccination certificate for traveling individuals across their ports of entry. Given the need for the national government to facilitate the travel of Filipinos, it is crucial to issue an official proof of vaccination that is trusted, verifiable, and internationally recognized. This VaxCertPH is also compliant with international standards, including the World Health Organization Digital Documentation of COVID-19 Certificates, or GDCC. It is a self-service portal that our citizens can use to generate their Digital Vaccination Certificate, or DVC. LGUs have been issuing vaccination cards. However, there are challenges and risks. Primarily, we get issued with physical cards which can easily get damaged or lost. Those are the problems. Now we talk about the benefits. For our citizens, the DVC can be internationally recognized, and of course, it's free of charge and can be directly accessed and generated by themselves through the self-service portal at vaxcert.doh.gov.ph. Other QR code scanners won't be able to read the VaxCertPH DVC since it's secured through public-private key cryptography. This Vaxcert is not only applicable for international travel. In fact, some provinces in the Philippines will already be requiring the Vaxcert as an official requirement for entry. To cite an example, just recently, the province of Bohol has already directed the use of the Vaxcert in place of the RT-PCR test for vaccinated individuals. This means that you may already travel to Bohol without getting swabbed, as long as you can present a valid Vaxcert upon entry. The RT-PCR test will still be required for people who have not been vaccinated or cannot present a valid Vaxcert. The features of the VaxCertPH includes request and generation of COVID-19 digital vaccination certificate, verification of certificate authenticity through the QR code scanning facility, and submission of update requests to LGUs for incorrect record details and or record found cases. This portal has been tested on desktop web browsers such as Google Chrome, Firefox, and Edge, as well as Android web browsers like Google Chrome and Firefox. It can also be browsed through the Safari in iOS. Here I'm going to show you how to generate your vaccination certificate from the Vaxcert portal. Go to vaxcert.doh.gov.ph and click on Continue to request for a vaccination certificate. Of course, you need to review and accept the data privacy statement by ticking the box. Make sure you have your vaccination card and any government-issued ID before clicking Continue. Before you proceed, you'll have to click Yes if you are an international traveler or OFW fully vaccinated who will be traveling outside the Philippines in the next 2 weeks. There is a drop-down button and you will need to click the radio button Yes and click on OK. Next, what is your vaccination status? You have to be fully vaccinated to generate a vaccination certificate. Click on OK. And were you vaccinated more than 48 hours for any of your doses? Click Yes. You have to be vaccinated more than 48 hours as to give more time for LGUs to upload your data after vaccinating. It may require 48 to 72 hours for your data to be uploaded to the system. Click on OK. Once you're ready, click on Next. On this page, you'll need to enter your details. Ensure that they match the details on your vaccination card. You'll need to input the details with an asterisk to generate your vaccination certificate. You may not include your middle name and your suffix. Important thing is that you include your last name, first name, and date of birth. Once you're done, click on Next. On this page, you will input your vaccination details. If you were vaccinated using Johnson & Johnson or Janssen brand, you'll have to click on this box. Since J&J only requires 1 dose of vaccination. For other brands, you'll have to input the details of your first dose and second dose. For the first item, click on the drop-down button to select from which municipality you got your first dose. On the next section, put the date of your first dose using the format month, date, and year. Next, input your second dose vaccination details. Choose the city or municipality you got your second dose from. Input the date of your second dose using the same format. Once done, click on Verify Vaccination Information. Here you will have to review the details you entered, and if everything looks good, click on Continue. If you'll need to make changes, you can go back by clicking on this button and make the necessary changes. Once done, click again and click Continue. Here you will need to enter the 7 digits required to proceed to the next section. Once you verify that everything is good, click on OK. Please wait for a moment while your vaccination details are being pulled up. Once your record has been found, you will see your vaccine details and the vaccination details. It contains your name, your date of birth, and your sex, as well as the vaccination details for your first and second dose. For traveling individuals, you'll need to check this box right here if you intend to use the certificate for travel purposes and enter your passport number in the field. If you're not traveling, you may leave this blank. Once everything is correct, you may now generate the vaccination certificate. And there you have it. You may now take a screenshot of your VaxCertPH vaccination certificate and print it for your own use. What to do if there are incorrect entries in your vaccination certificate? Upon checking your vaccination details, if you see some errors on your vaccination details such as wrong birthday, missing or misspelled vaccinee name, or incorrect sex, or even errors on your first dose date and second dose brand, here's what you're going to do. Click on Update Record, and you'll need to be ready with your vaccination details as well as your government ID. Input the correct details as indicated on your vaccination card. Click on Next. On this page, you'll need to input the correct details of the field you only wish to update. If your sex is incorrect, just edit on the sex section. If there are incorrect details on your first dose, you'll need to input the correct information on this section. For your second dose, please input on this second dose vaccination section. Once done, click on Next. On this page, you'll need to upload your vaccination card and a government-issued ID. You can only upload file types that are PNG, JPEG, or JPG format. After uploading your vaccination card and a government-issued ID, input your email and contact number. Once you're done, you may now click on Submit Request and a reference number will be given to you. Please take note of this reference number as you will be needing it if you want to make follow-ups on your request. The requests will then be routed to the LGU's reporting and validation tool of the VaxCertPH. From there, they will make the necessary changes as requested. As I mentioned earlier, this isn't just any ordinary QR code. The Vaxcert QR code can only be scanned through a Vaxcert scanning facility, not just by any ordinary scanner. To verify the authenticity of your Vaxcert QR code, click on the Scan button. It will then display that your Vaxcert is verified. For any concerns about the VaxCertPH, you may email vaxcertsupport@doh.gov.ph or contact them at +6302 8876 1488. You may also check with your local government unit vaccination focus for more information about your vaccination certificate. That's it for today.